Okay, let's test out this trigger hole. See if we can hear the knock. Ready? Oh, that's friggin' cool. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Okay, back down in the basement. Gonna see if I can assemble this big game and fire it up. That's the plan. I'm just working on the backboard there. What kind of action do we got here? I don't see T-nuts, so it looks like just wood screws are gonna go in there. I have to figure out how this all works. What do these do? How are these contacts? Like, what is this all about? I'm just not quite sure how this all works. But what I noticed is that this piece was actually loose. So it needed 3 screws. And I don't have the babiest of screws. And I didn't want to screw right through it. So I didn't actually screw them in all the way. But, you know, the board's in there. It's not going anywhere. Oh, wait. Is there supposed to be 2 screws or 3 more screws here too? Look at this piece of wood that they used. Check this out. It's from something else. There's a little bit of art on it. The little dude there. Some printed. I thought that was like a piece of paper stuck in behind there, but that's printed on there. Something ride. Here's patent pending. Is this just a scrap piece of wood they used from the factory? Look, a couple more people there to make this piece. It's kind of a thing that they do, so I imagine that's what that is. Oh, I also found a couple screw-in bulbs. They are 6.3 volts, and I believe that is going to be the correct voltage there. So I screwed in a couple, and I was thinking of gluing this on, but I think if I just slip in the back glass, that'll kind of just hold it in place. And then I just need to find a couple of wood screws, I guess, to attach this to the back. So I'm going to start by installing the back glass. I might need 2 hands for this, but I can try and do it right now. Let's not ding anything on the way over. But these fingers want to kind of interfere here, so are they going to scratch up the glass? Yeah. Give me a moment and I'm going to stick this in, and that'll look cool. One moment. Okay, there it is. That was no easy task. I mean, look how far up these fingers bend to interfere with the glass. So what I did was took this paper and kind of used it to push down on all the fingers while sliding the glass in. But now things are making a little more sense. This bulb is a tilt bulb, and the other bulb is for shots fired. But there we go, back glass is installed. I'm not exactly sure what holds it in place, but we're 2 screws away, I guess, from having the back attached. So I gotta go hunting, pun intended. Okay, I'm starting to wonder. Maybe I am missing lamp sockets. Maybe each one of these represents a score, would light up, but, you know, there are no lamp sockets to light these up. So I'm not going to pull the glass off because it's a pain in the ass, but am I missing a row of lamp sockets? And that is what would make friggin' sense, because this would connect with these guys, and these guys represent different holes, and hole values 2000, 2000 should light that up. So that's what I'm thinking, but how am I missing all those sockets, right? I have to do some research, but I feel like that might be the case, unfortunately. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Because that's why there's all the little cardboard bezels, so that each score has its own little bezel, so it will illuminate just that number and not the numbers around it. And I feel like I'm missing a piece of wood here too. Look at this. Screw hole here, screw hole here. So little bits of bad news, but I'm gonna screw this in anyway and see what happens. Okay, there's Big Game with the backboard, back box, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm definitely missing a piece of trim here, so the glass is kind of just resting on the lip there. So I guess there's not a whole lot left to do other than plug this guy in and see what happens. So let's plug it in. Okay. Oh, and someone mentioned that this is a tilt mech, I believe. I just looked at the post briefly, and the person was kind enough to link me to another video on Big Game. So I'll check that out after, but I kind of like to just explore things on my own sometimes and just go in blind, right? That's kind of half the fun. So this is 9 balls for 5 cents. Did I say 8 balls in the previous video? I feel like I said 8 balls. Is that true? 3, 6, 9. Yeah, I must have said 8. I don't know where I read that. But we got an extra blue that we don't need. Well, when I check out the video of the other Big Game, I'll have to see if these marbles are the same. Oh, don't fall and break, please. There we go. Alright, so guess it's time to power this bad boy on, if it's not already. I don't know how we're going to tell if the lights don't light up. Okay. If none of the lights work, how am I going to really know if anything works? Other than maybe potentially hearing the gun sound effect. Well, let's find out. Let's stick in a quarter here. I mean, nickel. And see what happens. Okay, we got the timer going. Manual plunge. And let's fire off our 9 balls. We don't have to necessarily wait between balls either, right? Come on. It's a little bit of a groove here where that's been plunged many a time. Oh! See, that's supposed to like fire the ball back up, isn't it? So maybe the machine is actually off. Let's turn it. I mean, it's in the down position, so you would think that's off, so let's do that. See if anything happens. So far, nothing. Hey, get out of there. Oh, you blocked me, you little bugger. This is kind of fun. Uh-oh. Oh my god! It worked! I got the trigger hole. And I heard the gun firing and the light came on. That's friggin' cool. this doesn't appear to be working, and you have to just manually add up your score because we're missing all those sockets. But hey, that ain't so bad. That was friggin' cool. Lost trail, no. Okay, so I am pretty pleased with that, actually. The fact that we got anything to happen. A, we got the rifle to fire. B, the light bulb to trigger and not blow up light bulb, so therefore I have the correct light bulb. How do I okay, light just finally turned off because the timer turned off. I was going to test the tilt and see how I can trigger the tilt to go off and see if that light works too. So that's pretty freaking cool. What I need to do is maybe see if I can get this mech going. Maybe it might be about time to watch the other big game video. I think I may wrap up this video because I'm not sure if I'm gonna make any progress on that. So right now I'm just gonna say thanks for watching the big game adventures here. I probably will see if I can putter around and figure out anything else, and if I do, I will report back. But Rock-Ola big game, pretty freaking cool. Okay, I lied, the big game adventures are not over just yet. I was just kind of mucking around. I remember the kind of lever from the first video that I was trying to figure out? Twin return. Well, you stick a ball there, and if you land another ball on the other twin return, check it out, it brings the balls back to the trough, so you get to fire those guys again. That is a really cool feature. Okay, let's test out this trigger hole a little more closely here. See if you hear the snap. Actually, let's turn off my dehumidifier. Come on. Okay. See if we can hear the knock. Ready? Oh, that's friggin' cool. It knocked 4 times because I've got a jaguar and an elephant. So if you get, let's see, 1 knocked 4 times. Is it supposed to knock 4 times? Yeah, 4. If you get 3 elephants and a trigger hole. Well, I didn't get 3 elephants, but I wonder if I get 3 elephants, 3 jaguars, if that thing will fire 20 times. I think we have to try that. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got 3 elephants. Need 3 jaguars. There's 1. There is 2. And there's 3. Haha. Okay. Knock 20 times. Okay, 4 times. Alright. That's freaking cool. Maybe that's just the default sound when you kill any animals. But that is friggin' cool. So here's the legs that I got with the machine. I don't know 100% if they're original, but they look pretty original. I like the steps down here on the top. That's pretty cool. And then I stuck in the coin door to see what that would look like. And yeah, the fact that it exists is pretty amazing. So just missing that trim piece, the light bulbs, and this trim piece, and you know, the covers for the legs. I think the guy that commented on YouTube, I should give him credit, find out his actual name or username. I think he linked me to a place where I can get these, possibly. These cool little fancy covers. So that is what it looks like, kind of mostly assembled. So I think what I'll do is do one official gameplay video, maybe see if I can even implement some nudging skill, and then officially wrap up the video. So set up the tripod and I'll be right back. All right, here it is. The official gameplay video. 9 balls for a nickel. Let the timer begin. All right, so we don't want the trigger hole yet. We want to, there we go, catch animals. Oh, almost got the trigger hole right there. Okay, 500, yeah, that's fine. We'll take 500 points. Oh, okay, that guy is going to be, we'll just bonk this guy into that guy. And then try and get that jaguar. No. 500 points. Twin return. That's cool. Let's see if I can get the other twin return. Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. Elephant. No. Oh, that's what I forgot to check on this guy. Because that's supposed to fire him up there and catch me an elephant. Totally forgot about that. Okay. Oh. Alright. No trigger hole yet. Let's bonk that into the trigger hole. That'd be nice. The trigger. Oh, and that should do this. Oh, we got 1,000 points. Or is that an ape? Or is it 1,000 points and an ape? It almost banks off of that metal piece up there directly across into the trigger hole. Maybe if I can do that a little lighter. Right here it is. Oh, not bad. 2,000 points. Okay, how many balls do I got left? 3, 6, 7. That's it. Oh, except for this guy. Oh, free play. Get to reshoot that one. Do I feel like I'm missing a ball? Lost trail. No, we don't want that. This goes back up here. Whoopsie. What if I nudge it? Will the light come on? No. Oh, my timer's running out. I need a trigger hole. Oh, my timer ran out. And I knocked one of my legs down. Well, that's a big game. I didn't get the trigger hole in time. And didn't tilt it either. But, yeah, friggin' cool. Pre-war 1935 Rock-Ola game. My earliest pinball machine I've ever had, or is it still called pinball? Probably. Is it called Bagatelle? Maybe. But it's friggin' pinball history. Alright, I tricked you. You thought the video was over again. But I just got tinkering again, and I wanted to take some photos of everything and document it. Send them into Internet Pinball Database. So I had it apart again, and I removed the outhole solenoid here and cleaned up the switch contacts here and kind of checked it all out, made sure all the wires were connected, and reassembled it. And I cleaned all the surfaces here so that this wire is making good contact and the screw is in nice and tight now. I had to beef that up with a little bit of toothpick. And I was just trying to figure out how the playfield gets its power. And I finally realized what these metal tabs are for. The transformer feeding power to these metal tabs, then the playfield lays on them. So I polished up all the tabs with a little bit of 400 grit sandpaper, and then I did the same on the playfield tabs. So I thought, just in case all that work manages to get this thing going, it would be worth mentioning. So I guess it is, even if it doesn't work. But what this is, I'm not really sure. Just kind of holding that back tab in place, I guess. It's sort of just stabilization. I don't really see any other reason for it. But I'm gonna reassemble this guy and see if magically the out-hole solenoid works, which would be pretty sweet. Alright, here's the big test. Let's see if magically this thing starts working. I think there's about a 20% chance, so fingers crossed. Oh, not working. Oh well, I tried. But still, big game. 1935, Rock-Ola. Awesome.